Hello YouTubers, subscribers and friends, welcome to my channel. Man, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell by that sun, but this sucker is leaning way over. You can tell it's an older one too, because the base of the saguaro cactus, a lot of these saguaros out here are really old. It's like tree bark. Like tree bark. And these two right here also. These things are freaking tall. By the blackness of the base of the saguaro. And these things are big, fat, thick saguaros at the very bottom. Chilly 45 degrees out right now. Getting my walk in. This one over here is old too. I'll show you what a young one looks like, but there's so many old ones out here. There's the base right there. Looks like tree bark. And that is one big boy. Glad the sun's shining, man. It's been gloomy lately. Awesome desert views. A lot of traffic out today. Check out all these ocotillos, how nice they look. Beautiful green, alive. Been getting these weird rains. And there's a huge one right over here. Let's go take a look at that. This thing is huge. Big, thick, beautiful ocotillo. That's a really big one, man. Usually this time of the year they're like all dried up and looking dead, but I almost walked through a huge spider web. This one is huge. There's a slight breeze going on right now. Look at that saguaro. How did I walk by that saguaro and not see that? That thing got hammered with the lightning strike. Poor fella. No wildlife out here today. A lot of these saguaros out here are old. The base of them all have this bark here at the bottom. Everywhere. Look at that one, like right there. That one is huge and old. This thing is at least 45, 50 feet tall. And like I say in every single one of my videos, I got this thing pointed almost straight up. You can't appreciate these things until you actually see them in person. This thing is a good freaking, well, this is a 4-foot pole, right? It's probably, if I held it right up there, it's probably 3 feet wide. And that's one tall boy. Another old one. Tree bark. The Birds are all chirping out here today. Sounds very peaceful out here today. Trail I'm on today is like up and down, up and down, up and down. Getting a good cardio in today. Be careful, it's slippery. So my wife has been making keto pizza for us now because she has mastered the keto pizza dough, which is when she first made it. And I'll put a video clip up right here. Alright, this is the first attempt at our pizza crust, keto pizza crust, made from the same ingredients as my keto hamburger buns. So cut off a piece of here, and I put some pepperoni, some Swiss cheese. Both of them don't have any carbs or sugar in them. And then we put cream cheese on the bottom. We put that stuff on top, and then we're going to melt them together, and it's going to turn out to be our first keto pizza crust, made from the keto buns recipe, the almond flour. Look at this. This is like flatbread pizza too. Look at that. It's going to be delicious. Pizza was delicious. When she first made it, she actually used the same recipe as the keto hamburger buns. But since then, if you follow me on Instagram, she has modified that recipe a little bit different, and she is getting extremely good at making keto crust for pizzas. So she has a different recipe now, and if you, like I said, you follow me on Instagram, I see Got the Truth Arizona. Here's a quick picture of what I had for dinner last night. Deliciousness. And it's very, very extremely low carbs and almost no sugar at all. Some of the cream cheese that we use for the because I don't use tomato sauce, so she made this kind of like cream cheese and organic mozzarella. It's like a mozzarella ball and heavy cream, and she blended it up and put it in the oven, melted it because we don't use microwaves, and spread it on the top of the crust, and then we put sausage, bacon, pepperonis, and then provolone cheese, Swiss cheese, because provolone cheese, Swiss cheese don't have carbs or sugar. But the cream cheese has like 2 carbs, but it depends on what serving size you use. But and the crust is extremely low carb. And now I can have pizza without having to worry about carbs or spiking my sugar. Oh, I just saw, I think I have Javelina over here. Where did it go? Oh, it's a dog. Come here, boy. You lost? It's hobbling. Looks like DJ's dog. Oh, he looks like he's fine now. Thought it was a javelina just because it was, when I saw it going through the trees there, it was, I just saw a dark shadow going. Whatever color coat he has there. Too far away for me to tell. But, man, I thought I saw Javelina. You made me forget what I was talking about, dog. Oh yeah, the keto pizza. It's delicious. Now I got my whole family eating keto. My daughter loves the keto pizza. My son. Lost the trail. It's delicious. Follow me on Instagram. I see Got the Truth Arizona. Now here is a young Saguaro. I don't know, it might be 15, 20 years old for all I know, but it's not old like those other ones. As you can see, the base of the Saguaro, it's got the spines, you know, the horns and stuff, and it's like no bark down there. Here's another one which is maybe 2 feet more taller than this one. This is the difference between how you tell the age of the saguaros out here. See the base of that saguaro? Still got the thorns there. This one, I would say this one's about 15 to 18 feet tall. And then this one is probably 12 feet tall. Then here's another old one way over there. Let's go take a look at that one. See the base of that one? And it's got that little ring right there. It's missing a lot of its thorns on it though. It's definitely an old saguaro tree. This is the old dead Palo Verde tree. That's a Palo Verde tree right there. A lot of Palo Verde trees in this area. Here's a dead saguaro over here. These are saguaro ribs. This is a saguaro arm right here. I don't know what this is what's inside of the saguaro. It's like sawdust. It's out here too. And this is what you call a boot that a bird dug out of the saguaro and made it a nest. They hollow it out. People put those on their doors in their houses as art. There's another piece of it right here. This is another arm right here. Another arm. These saguaro roots are not very long. It's a root system here. They're about, maybe the longest I ever seen is maybe like 2 feet long. And they don't go straight down. They spread out and support the saguaro. I'm going to turn around and head back if I can find the trail. Awesome, I love saguaros. This area is the perfect spot to come look at old saguaros. I'm looking at all the rocks in this area. This rock is really dark and sticks out like a sore thumb here. Probably a huge boulder and that's just the peak of it. So dark, this rock. Everything else is tiny and light colored. At least it's getting cooler. I don't have to worry about snakes out here. Although I never see snakes out in the desert when I'm hiking in the middle of nowhere. Look at that saguaro. That sucker's tall, man. That's a good 50 foot or two. That's an old one too. You can see the bark down there. Man, if they could talk and tell you the history here. Oh, I'm going through the gates of the saguaro. Trail goes right between them. See, when there's no traffic, it is so peaceful out here. I love these morning walks to get my vitamin D. It looks like a coat hanger saguaro. Gone down about 6 of these trails where they go down and up. And look at these rocks, man. You could easily twist an ankle out here. So slippery. You go down and up again. Usually when you come down in here, I like to look around in the wash because that's usually where the wildlife, they like to hide under like trees, like right over there, right next to the wash, because it's much easier to run up a wash and get away than running through the desert. Believe it or not, the wildlife, they gotta worry about snakes too. Oh, here's a big saguaro over here. Let's go look at this. This was a big one. Look how thick this root is right here. Oh, I see a lizard and I see a tarantula wasp. Tarantula wasp right there. I flew away. Dang it. That was a small tarantula wasp. See that lizard? Oh, there it goes. If the lizards are out, that means snakes can be out too. It is warming up. See that big old root ball? That was sitting right in that hole right there. And there's a root going out right there. And a root there. And this sucker was a big one, man. 1, 2 arms, 2 big arms. Goes all the way. Probably was a 40-footer. All the way up here's the tip. It's just amazing. I say it all the time when I come out here in the desert. It's just amazing to see the root ball of these saguaros, because how tall they get. Like, look at that one, how it's leaning way over. And you got them roots that are like 2 feet, you know, in length. This is an old Troya cactus, what it looks like. It's wood also. And that very small root system holds up these giants. It's just amazing. The design of it is amazing. Yeah, that one's leaning way over. And then we get these 60-mile-per-hour winds here in the desert, and it still doesn't fall. Oh, amazing! Alright, getting close to my car. I didn't see any wildlife, but I did see a beautiful dog. This is the last little valley I gotta go down in. See, you could not pay attention, step on that, twist an ankle, fall down, break your hip. You gotta be careful, man, when you're out hiking, especially when you're by yourself. But I've been doing this for so long. Almost back to my car. It's getting warmer now. Whew. 25-minute hike out, 20 minutes back. Beautiful, clear skies. There's not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful scenery. I love the Arizona desert. Beautiful saguaros, all different shapes and sizes. Remember, if you want to check out my keto pizzas or my wife's, you know, constantly experimenting cooking videos that aren't on my YouTube channel, you can check me out at I Seek Out the Truth Arizona. And we pop up stuff, my wife's cooking stuff there all the time, or her experimentations. Keto breads, keto buns. We got our clients eating keto now also. They love the keto bread and the keto chocolate cake and the fat bombs. She's been busy making fat bombs like crazy. She just made me some last night too. And I can have guilty pleasures without being guilty. Well, if you like these kind of videos, smash that like button, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, don't cost you anything, it's free. And like always, thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Be kind to people, treat people the way you want to be treated. I'm gone! I'm gone!